An air evac flight that went down in Oklahoma took 3 lives over the weekend just outside of the town of Hydro. Wichita flight nurse Adam Tebben was one of those lost.
Craig Andrus talked to people who knew Adam and say he died while saving others. Craig?
Yeah, Adam Tebben was doing what he loved on that air evac flight that went down Saturday night in Oklahoma. The traveling nurse was acting as an in-flight nurse that day. As co-workers are grieving, they explain Adam cannot be replaced.
He gave his life caring for other people, so.
Brianna explains Adam was doing what he loved. Friends are trying to come to terms with the loss, but say Adam was in the middle of saving lives Saturday night as part of the air evac team. The flight went down after dropping off a patient. They were on their way back to the base when, for unknown reasons, the flight went down, killing Adam and 2 others.
And he was always a leader there. He was always one to challenge you. He'd give you the hardest patients, but he'd be right by your side to help you take care of them.
And he'll definitely be missed. He made a good impression. Always willing to help and just jumped up and always was there. And
as coworkers and friends explain how selfless Adam was day to day, those who serve as flight nurses say one flight tragedy will not keep them from doing that job. It's what Adam would want to keep saving lives.
And he actually helped me get onto my flight job here. But he's always been extremely dedicated to his job. He's always been the type of person that would advocate for his patients and his other nurses, and he's somebody that you could always count on regardless.
And as the NTSB investigates what went wrong on that flight, Adam leaves behind a girlfriend, sister, and parents here in Kansas. The celebration of life for Adam is still pending. Here for you, Craig Andrus, KSN News 3.